So take us through what's going on here on Tuesday. It seems like it's going to be a pretty interesting day in the history of the Republican Party. By the way, I think Mike Pence is going to book out that day, too.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, obviously everybody's lining up. It's post-election. Even though we're still counting and we don't even know who's in control, everybody's already looking for 2024. And so Donald Trump teased out that he's going to announce his presidential campaign. We have no reason to not believe that that's exactly what he's going to do. And we do know that a lot of people are trying to talk him out of it, but he doesn't usually take advice from anybody. And I don't think it's a surprise, as you point out, David, that his former vice president, Mike Pence, has got a book coming out. So help me God. That's a grabber of a title. And he's going to be on a book tour. So he's not the only one. I mean, you know, Ron DeSantis, Glenn Youngkin, there are a lot of stars in the party right now who are looking to try and get out of the shadow of Donald Trump.
Yeah, and Donald Trump doesn't seem to like them very much around him. And when you talk about Ron DeSantis, so help me God sounds like a Ron DeSantis political ad to me.
You know, look, I mean, the guy has a pretty stellar election day. I mean, at a time when a lot of Republicans kind of failed to deliver the goods, he exceeded expectations. And so you have to give him his due. And you know, very much so, the media is embracing him as the future of the Republican Party. I mean, when Rupert Murdoch puts his golden hand on his shoulder and said, this is the future, the reality is we got to pay attention.
Well, I was going to go exactly there because, as you imagine, here in New York, the talk of the town is actually what's going on with Murdoch and Trump and DeSantis. Because, as you know, there was a Wall Street Journal editorial yesterday, which was very harsh. And there also is that cover of the New York Post showing the former president of the United States as Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Trumpty, Trumpty Dumpty. I mean, I think is what it was. Yeah. I mean, look, these are all outlets owned and operated by Rupert Murdoch and his message machine. Not to mention Fox News, which has really actually been more critical of Trump than it's ever before. The Wall Street Journal, though, made a real case. It said, you know, we lost seats in 18, in 20, in 22, and in 21. You know, as Donald Trump was our standard bearer in the party, we can't let this happen any further. And it's been a political fiasco. So when the Wall Street Journal says that about the former president, it is definitely a punch in the face by Rupert Murdoch.
Well, and it's good fun for us to watch. It's sort of amusing or something. But at the same time, Rupert Murdoch has a history of picking political winners in this country and also in the United Kingdom. So perhaps Donald Trump has to take it a little bit seriously if Rupert Murdoch's not picking him.
That's right, David. I mean, not only is he good at picking winners and elevating them with the communications capacity that he has, but he's also good at picking people he doesn't like. And heaven forbid that you're ever on that list, because right now Donald Trump is, and you've seen the headlines you just described. I don't know how anybody can withstand a negative assault by Rupert Murdoch.